Hey everybody, how are we all today? I can't believe that March is around the corner next week. I'm currently filming this particular video on a Thursday, as I've got some time to do some of my March monthly preparation, and this month I wanted to have you guys along the journey with me so you know that how I pre-organize everything ready for the upcoming month. Let me be honest with you, sometimes I realize within my weeklies that it's a new month, and because life and everything just flies by in a rush. And then that first week I do tend to plan for the month a lot, behind the scenes, because I don't get a lot of time to film it then. Or sometimes I do get the chance to film it and have you guys along with the journey and see my process and everything like that. I am really enjoying my Transformer planner, by the way. I really love how I can change each cover and have, my social media and my budget in here as well as my weekly and monthly spreads. So today we're going to use the main part of the planner and we're going to go to the month that is coming up, which is March. As you can see, I've got 3 months of each planner in here. So what I'm going to do after I film for you guys all my March preparation monthly spreads and stuff, I'm going to show you guys in a separate video of me taking out all of January and putting in the upcoming month of April in, and how all that works in transforming style. So I keep everything else in there as we go. So this is my word for the year. To be honest, it's going alright, my balance, but I do need to, at the moment, like this end of the scale is really heavy with work, and not just work but life stuff, and my balance for what my focus is of being more creative and fun and relaxed needs to be more level. So I then have like a monthly goal page as well, so we'll have a look at that in another video, because that's part of my monthly setup. I then have at the moment I've got my book spread list in there as well, but today we're gonna jump to March here. So this is where I do all my monthly spreads, all my weekly spreads in here. And today we're going to look at March. We're going to come back to this section because I do this section after my monthly and my goals section. So today we're going to have a look at this here. Zoom out a little bit more. So as you can see, I love something really neutral. You pretty much got it all dated, ready to go, and you've got a bit of a section on the left hand side which is actually dotted. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up. So what I do on that side is I do my key first, and then once I've done my color coding key, I input everything into the dates in my planner. And then after that, if it's not too busy, then I decorate a little bit. So it just depends on how it goes, to be honest. So I'm just going to, actually I might No, I'll just leave it in, that's fine. I'll just flip it over like that and zoom in. So the first thing I do for my key is I go to my reusable sticker book, and this one has a bunch of boxes that have been left over from kits, and the scalloped boxes as well. And I just select one. What color should I go this month? Don't want to go too bright. Maybe that blue. That blue is quite nice. And a lot of times I do go like the pink and purple and stuff. And I don't want to go too bright. As you can see, there's quite a lot. I might go this blue aqua color, actually. It's gorgeous. So we'll grab one of those, the reusable sticker book. And I'm going to pop it up the top here. I might leave a little bit of gap actually, and we'll start from here. Yeah. And then I just grab a pen and simply write the word key in there. Sometimes my handwriting is really bad. Other times it's okay. It's yeah, it's a bit wobbly there actually. But I just write it in any old way. And then I get my colored stars, which is for my system, and then I grab my colored pens. I need blue as well. So the blue matches up perfectly. For the yellow gold, I just use my orange pen. For silver, I use purple when I'm writing, and then obviously the red and the green match up, and I'll get to show you obviously each section as we put them down. So I've been using a key for quite a while, and I color code a lot in my monthly spread, but it doesn't really carry through onto my weeklies, but that's alright. And my monthly calendar in here is like my calendar that would be up on my wall. I haven't had a calendar on my wall for like ages. So the first one is Silver Star. So first I just pop the stars down, and then what each section is, I write in there. So silver is anything related to Centrelink stuff, pretty much, like reporting income and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I'm still on all of that sort of stuff because I don't earn enough in my business, and it's not a reliable thing because I don't earn money when I don't work, obviously. So I'm just gonna write all of that stuff in here. And I just use the silver because it's like really out there. And then I just use the purple because, yeah. Yeah. And then I've got blue, which is anything to do with medical stuff. So I've got a lot of medical stuff going on at the moment. I am actually meant to be in the hospital today having my surgery, but they postponed it on me, which I'm really upset about. Yeah, they just don't have enough staff. And that's always been an issue. in a like country sort of area, not country, but not in the city area. So yeah, anything to do with blue is medical. And then the next one is gold. Anything gold is to do with my small business, which is my music school. And I just write that in the orange. I'll just zoom you guys in so you can see a bit more. And then we've got green, which is anything to do with money. And even though, yes, I do have my separate financial planner, I still put everything in here because it's like a summary of everything. So that's like pays from Centrelink, bills, and when I need to do banking stuff, and any afterpays if I have any. If I have any lay-bys too, then I would put that. And then the last star is the color red, which has to do with anything social. So like hanging out with friends, that kind of thing. Or any like fun things that I do. So yeah, that is pretty much my key. I've had this key for a long time, since I pretty much started planning, which was back in 2016. Before that though, I was like so organized with like color code systems and everything too. But into, you know, the planner community and stuff like that. Anyway, I put my key down. So now what I do is I open up so we can see the whole thing. And what I do is I go through each day of the week and I pop in, I like just sort of run down the key stuff and I run through each date, putting everything in. So for example, just wondering which one I can give an example of. Probably medical would be a quick example for you. So let's grab our blue stars. So my new surgery date is hopefully down here. And then I've also got a medical appointment on the 2nd of March. And anything else that pops up after that will eventuate. I just gotta pick something up. Had to pick it up because it has details on. So I just wrote this appointment down yesterday when I made it, so that's why it's on like a loose piece of paper. But usually I would have like sticky notes written on appointments and stuff like that, and then I would like stick them near the dates and stuff like that, so you might see that sometimes. I'm gonna have to get this page out. Okay, so on the 2nd we have an appointment at 11:15 a.m. And I'm just gonna write it in. Some things I, you know, do let you guys know about. Some things I like to keep hidden, but you know, it's a bit tricky when it comes to the planning world sometimes. So I've got that written into there. And then down here is apparently my next surgery date. Hopefully they actually follow through this time, because I desperately need it, guys. I desperately need it. I can't stand, I can't walk, I can't do simple things. I can't, like, I struggle with the work that I do. It's just, and I can't move forward in life. Like, it's just ridiculous. So yeah, that's the medical examples of a couple of things coming up. I've just got to check my report income dates, so one moment. So next up, we're going to put in my report income dates, which is Silver Star, and my first one is for the 5th, so that means we need to do it again on the 19th, and then that will be April. We have Easter coming up soon, don't we? And then I grabbed my purple pen and write report income. Sorry, I just hit the camera. Because I need to wait another month for my surgery. I won't, like, I will be working and running my business, but if I need to call anything off because I'm stuck in bed, I'll just have to. At the moment, I'm on a medical certificate, so I have nothing in regard to max employment or having job applications due, which is so thankful, because I cannot, manage anything much. So that's why I'm like really needing desperately this surgery. I was hoping it was gonna be today. So for now, that covers all Celtic related stuff. It covers all medical related stuff. For my business, I'll come back to that, because I'm thinking of having these couple of weeks off, because on the 8th of March I might be having a funeral service for my dad's burial, which has taken forever. He passed away in November, end of November, and the plaque took forever because of over the holiday period, plus it was a nightmare to do. And now we're waiting for the Victoria-Queensland borders to open so that my brother can actually get here to Queensland. So it's all been a big mess, but I'm thinking of having these 2 weeks off and then working the rest these few weeks up to my surgery. So yeah, I haven't set all that in stone at the moment, so we'll come back to business. At the moment I don't have anything social happening, so there's nothing red, but we can do some money stuff. We can do our pays. So pretty much after the report incomes on the Monday, we get Centrelink pay. Obviously my work pay comes in differently, and because it's very different, I don't bother to put it all down. Bills. So usually bill-wise, on the 2nd we have Netflix due. Just gonna take this page out. I apologize. So in here I just put what it is that's due, and then in my budget monthly I actually put like the figures and stuff like that in there. And then we have my Telstra due, which is usually the 6th of each month. So that covers both my phone and my internet connection. And then we usually, I just keep flicking back, sorry, to this month. Then we've got Disney Plus due, usually on the 19th. So you can sort of see in a couple of spots now with how things look with a couple of things on there. And then the other thing is my credit card on the 28th. I'll probably put this back in. Okay. So that's it, like bill-wise. Banking, just trying to think. At the moment, I'm giving the cash envelope system a break because I thought I was having my surgery today for a start. Plus I'm finding that it's not really working out for me with some things. So I'm thinking I'm just going to budget, like a budget in each of the categories. Got a bit of cash out for my rent, which is paid in cash, and food, groceries as well, because I get a joint order in online, but then I give the person cash, so I'll get that out in cash, but everything else I pay for pretty much electronically. So yeah, I'm just gonna like budget everything out and see if I can stick to budget that way while I'm going through my surgery and recovery, and up to then it'll sort of be like, yes, I can manage it this way. Anyway, sorry about that spiel. I am talking a fair bit in this video, I apologize. So I'm not going to put banking down in relation to cash envelope system. Actually I might do so because I still will need to get that cash out that I just mentioned. So I'm going to put bank in these ones. And then hopefully that will line up work-wise as well. If not, I'll just work it out from there. And then Afterpays, I need to have a look at what's going on there. So I'll need to log on to have a look at that. But as you can see, some of them have like 2 stars, 1 star. Obviously when I put my business stuff in, it'll look pretty busy. like this month. As you can see, all the cold stuff happening. But for now, I'm going to just, because everything's kind of up in the air at the moment. So early on in the week, I will add my business stuff in, like on the Monday, Tuesday, when I'm sorting out what I'm going to do there. But for now, I will have a look at my afterpays and see if I have any, and also when I need to put them. So one moment. Okay guys, so I've got a couple of afterpays, and these are actually the last payments on them. One is on the 1st of March, and the other is on the 7th of March. So I'm just gonna put on this monthly, I'm just gonna write afterpay, and then in a bracket 4th payment, and that one's for washing. And then here, afterpay, a floor in a bracket, and carefully crafted. And then we are afterpay free. Won't that be awesome? Yeah, so I do have to put on my business stuff. What I'm going to do is leave the first couple of weeks blank, because I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to put all my business stuff on up until then. Yeah, so let's grab some gold stars. So we'll need Monday the 15th, Monday the 22nd, and the 29th. Then we'll need Tuesdays. And we'll have to get some more stickers. These star stickers, they used to sell them in Kmart, but now I have to go to Woolworths to get them. But yeah, I can sort of change to something else if I want to, but at this point in time, it's staying the same. And then we need Wednesdays. Actually, it won't be on that day, hopefully. Thursdays. And Fridays. And Saturdays. So looking at this, I might have to do a Thursday, Friday, Saturday here. It will depend on how long my brother is staying. But those so far are all businessy related days, and I just sort of put in there what I'm up to. So for example, Saturdays I go to Maryborough, so I just write that in there. Fridays is my Harvey Bay Uke group, so I just put Harvey Bay Uke. And then Thursdays I go to Howard for my Howard group. So I do travel a bit for my group sessions, and that's what's challenging with my foot at the moment, because I need to get fused together. Wednesday is my singing group. Sorry if my hand's on the road. And then Tuesdays, I have some of my private students. I have to work out fortnights for the Tuesdays because I have fortnightly students. So that will depend if I work these two or this one or whatever into how it will work. So I'm just going to leave that blank. And then the Mondays, I do have a full-night student, but I also have a weekly student. So for now, I'm just going to put on my weekly student, and then I'll work out my fortnightly students on the Monday and Tuesday as well. If that makes sense. It does to me, so, you know, I understand it. It's all good. That gives you a bit of an idea with my business stuff on there too. So for now, I think that's all I can really do. This stuff is actually gonna have to come off that day because, as I said, that day is actually it's gonna have to stay on for pay, but the bank's gonna have to come off because hopefully that day is the day that we can, yeah. But obviously I will still get paid that day. And I do have some special stickers from Behavior Designs. Wait a minute. I have these special stickers here from Behavior Designs in regard to funerals and stuff like that. I'm gonna put this one, and I'm gonna actually write International Women's Day out, and then we will put it on there. Yeah, because that's a special day in regard to that. When's Easter? Is that, I think Easter is April. Let me just check. Easter is the start of April, and the term is the 1st of April. So we don't need to worry about marking any of that. I think that's all I can officially sort of put on until I decide what I'm doing these 2 weeks with work, whether I'm just going to have it entirely off and just do these, yeah. And then obviously some more medical stuff might come on and things like that. And we don't need like end of term stickers or any Easter stickers or anything like that. We also don't need daylight savings thing, so we'll let that out. St. Patrick's Day is actually here on the 17th. We'll leave those ones there. Okay. So I think we can decorate a little bit. So let me just think what I can use. Okay guys, so I have gotten out the Happy Planner sticker book of glitter paint, and I would like to use some stuff in here if we can. Maybe something like those, or even some starry type stuff. There's these boxes too. So, actually there's ones with quotes on them as well. Shine, always choose kindness, brave, escape the ordinary, and dream. I'm actually gonna put brave, and I'm gonna pop it onto here. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then I'm gonna use some of those stars for around that. That's what before. Use some of those. Sort of around there. Just to like lift it a bit. So yeah. And then we've got some space down there as well. So what can we use? I come back to these. I'm gonna link the colors to that. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this sticker down here, and we're gonna pop it on here. I don't really like the way that is actually. I'm gonna try and get it off. But it's not gonna come off very well. And we're going to leave it as it is then. It's just ripping in here, so we'll just leave that as is, and then maybe put like a quote or something in there. There's some stars actually, so I might put some stars around so it doesn't look like, just to fill the space in a bit. And then quote of some sort, I think. Just hunting for quote. What are these ones? Leave a trail of magic wherever you go. I might use this one actually. It says, it's your journey and your heart knows the way. And we'll pop it in here. Like so. Yeah, and that feels it a bit better. Makes it a bit nicer. Maybe in frame, so it'll be fine to see it. I will show up close in a minute. Perhaps something over here. I put some stars up here. Very starry in this spread, and then maybe something down there as well. like these. Diamonds. That is this one. Hopefully it'll fit in that section. Will if I put it on an angle. There we go. Okay, so I'll show you up close what we have done. So you can see. Sorry, I'm knocking the camera. So I've decorated a little bit, not too much, and there are some things that I need to fill in still in regard to my business stuff and anything else medical that comes up. Just fixing this stuff. Yeah, and anything else that props up. But I like that. I like the story aspect and the glitter paint aspects. So in the next video I will do the monthly goals page with you all, which is similar to last month's, which I'll just show you. So I will do a page similar to this, setting it up for my goals, so getting creative with that, and also within this bit I do like a general to-do list for the month, so I'll do those two things in the next video with you. And then upcoming from that will be my monthly spread in my social media section, which is this stuff, so make sure all that's set up, and then my budget stuff as well, and then all my other planners as well, like what I can show you guys in that manner too. So yeah, that is today's video, which was preparation of this. Obviously it gets added to all the time, but it's just nice to have it a bit organized for the month. If you have any questions, just comment below for me, and if you are not subscribed yet, make sure you join my little learning YouTube family. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye.